Hi everybody, this is Frilioth and welcome to another Minecraft episode on the AlphaCraft server. Let me just start by saying Happy New Year to everybody. This is the first episode of 2019 and I'm really excited for the coming year. I think we've got loads to do and I'm really looking forward to doing everything with you. So Happy New Year. Now with it being the new year, I want to ease us into it. I don't want to do anything too drastic on the first episode for 2019, so I'm going to take this one nice and easy. A couple of things I want to do. Firstly, I want to get some name tags ready for the prisoners, for the prisoner area that we've got downstairs. I seem to have started that ages and ages ago, and you guys sent me quite a few names. There's some of them no way I'm ever going to be able to name the prisoners after those guys, but we've had a couple of decent names, so I'm going to name the prisoners down there. I'm going to get some name tags ready for when we get some prisoners in there, so I'll do that first. What I also want to do is have a shifty through some of our new villagers, because I fired up the villager breeder again. We've got a few more villagers, so I want to have a shifty through those guys and obviously get rid of the undesirables and the guys we don't want to keep. But we'll do that as well. And finally, I want to put a big redstone clock on this wall, because I'm sick of running around the base and not knowing what time it is outside. I could put those little clocks everywhere, but I don't want to. I want to put a big clock, because I'm a big clock fan. So I'm going to put a big clock on that wall there. I pretty much use this stairway all the time. Just up behind me is where we come in, we're asleep at the entrance to the stronghold, and just down there, just below me, almost directly below me, is Boo in a logging cabin thing, and just down there is the furnace array. There it is, and just over here is the patrons room, which is looking fantastic. Still got a few things I need to get to go in there. I think I need a bat head, I need a sheep's head, which I don't have. But it's coming along really quite nicely. Just a quick shout out to Joycelina, because Hawks are playing in one of the playoff games tonight against the. Actually, for you guys, it'll be last night. So I hope they've won. If they haven't won, I'm really sorry. But good luck. By the time of recording this episode, they're just about to start. So by the time you're watching it, they'll have either won or lost. But anyway, hey-hoo. So that's what I want to do today. So if we find ourselves an anvil, can't think, where we're going. We find ourselves an anvil, which is just down here. Just where you'd expect an anvil to be, bang in the middle of nowhere. Hello, mate. Yeah, see, we've got a couple in there now that we're not going to need. So I'm going to get some name tags sorted out. I'm going to name the name tags. One of them's I'm going to call it Charlie Bronson, after the infamous British prisoner. I'm going to name two of them Rogie and Rennie. I'm going to name two of them Reggie and Ronnie, after the Cray twins, who are quite a famous pair of gangsters over in the UK, or they were. They're not alive anymore. Back in the 60s, I think they were quite infamous. I'm going to call one of them Al Capone. I think everybody knows Al Capone. I'm going to name one of them Ted Bundy. He's quite a famous American prisoner. Not sure whether he's still alive or whether he's passed. I don't know. But I'm going to name one of them Ted Bundy. And I'm going to name one of them, and this is going to be controversial, but it was requested by probably more people than anybody else, because of the timing of the video when I asked people to name the prisoners. Because of the timing of that, the most popular name is actually Bill Cosby. So sorry, Bill, I know you won't be watching this because you banged up, but we're going to name one of the prisoners downstairs Bill Cosby. So I'm just going to name up a couple. I think I've got them on me. Yeah, there they are, from my AFK Fisher. I'm going to name these up, and then we'll go down and have a look to see if we've got any prisoners in the cells. Right, so that's the name tags done. While I'm also here, I want to stick... I found this book in the AFK Fisher when I was hunting for the name tags, and it's got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4 and Fortune 2 on it. So I wanted to stick that Oh, you can't get fortune? Can you not get fortune on an axe? Didn't know that. Still, half decent axe. Right, let's have a wander and see if we've got any prisoners downstairs. Now, I've been wandering around the base and I've checked the light levels in there. I've made it all nice and hospitable for them. Somewhere to have a wash. We've got 2 solitary confinement. I was thinking about putting a wall down the middle to make it... Shall I do that? To make it proper solitary? Yeah, I'm going to do that. No point in having solitary confinement if you can see through to the guys on the other side. There, make some of those. How many have I got? Have you got enough? 16 should be enough, shouldn't it? Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both got the same size, so there'll be no complaining. Not sure who they'd complain to. Actually, over here, they could complain to anybody and they'd get away with it. Because we're soft over here now. We've all gone soft. Us Brits. PC gone mad. Political correctness gone mad. Right. So I need to wait. That's better. And I'm glad we did that. So we've got a couple of solitary confinement cells. And then we've got general population. Where we'll stick Reggie and Ronnie, because they've been half decent boys, and we'll stick Bill Cosby in there as well. I'm sure Reggie and Ronnie would enjoy having a bit of a conversation with old Bill. But nobody's there yet, so I can't do that just at the moment. Let's have a look at these while we're here. I don't think I'm going to be wanting any clerics, so let's get rid of you. Kill. Yeah, we don't want you. Don't want you. Happy New Year, Johnny! Yeah, it's a party. Let's get this party started. Fabulous. He's gone. I don't know whether I need a weaponsmith. You know, I'm going to say I don't. And I need a librarian though. Channeling. Channeling's not brilliant. However, don't want a butcher. Certainly don't want a green coat. I'm loving this. Oh, another green coat. It's your lucky day, Johnny. I was thinking about the solitary confinement downstairs. I was actually thinking about sticking in a couple of indicators, so I might do that. Might do that later, I don't know yet. Come on, lads, let's have you. Don't know why I bothered looking, because I don't want you. He don't mess about, does he? Really, really looking forward to the Pillager Villager update in 1.14, because I think we'll do away with old Johnny and start getting a couple of pillagers in there. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Having like a little arena with pillagers in it. Just throw villagers in there. Let them get chased about with people. Right, so we don't want you, but we want to keep you, but we want you to be over there with the rest of them. So if I click you onto keep, make sure that's on sort and not farms. You're going to go down there, bounce off that, up there. Woo! Now he's going to go around the back, finish it coming out up there. I said that really confidently. There he is. I am confident. Confident that was going to work. Right, I'm not going to look at his trades at the moment, so I can leave those. But we know he's going to be in the right place. Yeah, he can't not be in the right place. So what I want to do now then is grab something to eat, probably. And then I'm going to start work on my big clock. Now, I did a tutorial on this big clock years ago. It seems like forever ago. So I'll put a link in the top right-hand corner if you fancy making it. But it's going to be on this wall here. So instead of me telling you what it's going to do, maybe I should start just digging this stuff out. Actually, I need to go down one level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I need to go. Yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I might have to go down 2. Might have to go down a couple of levels. Let me do some measurements, which I should have done prior to recording. And then I think I've got to go down another couple of levels because the face of the clock sort of goes from there, then there, and then up. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, otherwise I'm just going to mess it about. So I'm going to dig down a couple of levels, level this off, get it looking all nice, put some steps in here instead of those because we're going to need some steps like those there. And then we'll start to, and I'll dig out the hole and then we'll start doing some work. Right, back in a minute. Okay, so I've dug it out. And now what I need to do is start putting in some redstone. I guess I need some redstone lamps. I'm going to need a couple of those and some repeaters. Quite a lot of dust. That might be enough. I know where there's some. If I need any more, I'll need a couple of sticky pistons and I'll need some torches. I think that's it. So we need to find the center, which is that block there with the torch on it, and I'm going to do like a clock face around it. And then 2 at the top, which I'll have to do from this side. Excellent, I've got the measurements all right, which surprises me. Brilliant. I say brilliant a lot, but then again it is. So, is that right? That's correct. Indeedy. We'll have that redstone lamp in the middle. Now I did think about having black concrete all the way around it, and then you would only see the dials, so to speak, when they lit up. But unfortunately, I don't think that would fit in with the theme of a stronghold. A stronghold is stony, isn't it? Like I keep banging on. It needs to look like a stronghold. So we're going to have to make do with that. And I don't think that looks bad at all. So when it's night, obviously, none of these lights are going to be on. And then at about, I think it's about 22,500 or whatever that might be, really late at night, really early in the morning, depending on how you look at it, it will start lighting up. And depending on the signal strength that is being received through the daylight sensor that's at the back, this will gradually go around until it reaches sort of midday, about 5,000 ticks, and then it will all light up, and that will light up the center dial there, and then it will all start going back down again to night. And the reason for that, and I'll probably bang on about this later because I do tend to go on about things. I do tend to explain things 3 or 4 times. But the reason for having the lamp in the middle is if you didn't and you just came down the stairs and looked at the clock, if it was lit up around to there, you wouldn't know whether it was the morning and it was going up or whether it was the evening and it was coming down. So I'll stick a a lamp in the middle, and if the lamp's lit, it means it's gone midday, so to speak. So when it's going up, the centre lamp will be off. When it's coming back down again, the centre light will be on. I understand how it works. What, did I hear something there? I thought I heard something. But, like I say, you'll be able to see it every time I run past it. It'll see me looking at those piddly little clocks. Piddly little clock. I put this in here because just through there is the sea, the outside world. And I didn't want there to be any tiers with water. Like there, look at that. You know, here's me saying I didn't want there to be any tiers because of water. And what have we got? Tiers because of water. Now I'm really, really lucky that I hadn't already started putting my redstone down. Look, I've got no room at all there. I'm going to have to go outside there and look at that. Hello, fellas. Is anybody out here? After my villagers? No? Okay. Alright, try again. Excellent. So basically I need to put blocks on the back of all of these lamps, because if you directly power, if I directly powered that centre lamp with a repeater, both of those lamps on the outside would turn on. But if I powered this centre one through a block, only the lamp at the front would turn on, which is why we need to put blocks on the backs of all of these, apart from those at the side, because we're going to power those via that block on the side there. And then we're going to need to put blocks behind the back of these, because repeaters are going to stand on those blocks. There, that, there. Like that. That can go there. We'll need another one there. Now I'm going to need some slabs as well, because, and some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but if you use slabs, you can send a redstone signal up a ladder made out of slabs, but you can't send a redstone signal down a ladder made out of slabs. So going up this way, oh, I need to make sure I get this the right way round as well, because for the last couple of times I've made this, I've actually done it so it goes around that way, and I don't want it to do that. I want it to go around that way. So I need to start it. The first repeater needs to go there, so I need this to be going anti-clockwise on this side. I'm talking out loud. Let me stick in some more redstone to stop, so you know, I don't want to bore you. I'll stick in a bit more redstone and then we'll have a look at it prior to me linking it all up. Okay, so I think I've done it correctly. If I've done it correctly, this will work. Now the daylight sensor is going to go here. So I need to dig all the way probably down through, and I think I'm over a little bit of water above near the island, so I might have to just extend the island out a little bit, so I don't, because this won't work. If it's underwater, it won't work. But before I do that, I'm going to stick down a redstone torch here just to check the wiring. So that's going to be a daylight sensor ultimately. Yeah. Oh. No. Come on, Frilioth. See, I'm doing it again. This is going to be the first one, because this has got to go anti-clockwise, hasn't it? So that one lights up that one. Great. So that's okay. And then the wiring has to go up to there, then up to there, then up to there, up to there. And this is what I meant earlier by the fact that you can stair step upwards going to a slab, I will check, because I've not checked it in 1.13 to see if it's actually changed. Shall we check that now? Let's check that now. I don't think you can. You couldn't, but that's not to say that that you can't now. So if I put a torch there and then put a bit of redstone dust there, yeah, it cuts it off. It won't go down a slab. Now, will it go down a stair? Science. No, it won't go down a stair. Will it go down a stair that's facing that way? No. So it's like it just won't go down a slab or a stair, which would have been nice and easy around the other side, but because it won't do that, obviously we've got to do a bit of fancy footwork. I'm all for a bit of fancy footwork. Let's stick our slab back in again. Put our redstone torch back to test it. Right, and the reason I've got a repeater here is because, well, obviously I need to get power to a bit of to a torch. I couldn't get my word out then. To a lamp just there, which is why we've got a comparator and then a repeater. If I just put another bit of dust there and then a comparator, it wouldn't light up until this one lit up. So that's why. Why have you done it, Phil? Because I have. There's a reason for it. It's just I can't explain it at the moment. Can't talk. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And for the same reason here, if I put another bit of dust there before the comparator, then the signal would only reach to here until the daylight sensor updated again for it to update the. I know what I mean. I'm just going to shut up while I'm behind. So to get it down to those repeaters, or to that bit of dust, to that comparator there, I have to just mess about just a little bit, just in here, and I'm thinking I've got the right amount of repeaters in, because each time the daylight sensor updates, it adds an extra bit of strength, or whatever you'd call it, to the line of dust. So once it reaches this line of dust, this repeater will light up, but only that bit of dust. Then when it reaches this bit of dust, that repeater lights up, and so does this bit of dust. Okay, are you following? And then when it updates again, this bit of dust updates, which updates this comparator, and because a comparator outputs the same signal that it inputs, it lights up this bit of dust, which lights up the redstone lamp on the other side of there. And then the next time it updates, it will update there, and that will update, and then finally it will update the bottom one. Crikey. Building it is a lot easier than explaining it, but that works. That's fabulous. So at least we know all the wiring works. Now what I need to do, I think what I'll do now, before I do anything else, I've got to put in a little mechanism in the middle. Get rid of all these superfluous, but I do love that word, superfluous. What I need to do is put in the daylight sensor, which is going to be there. I need to take the measurement for this particular block. So I'm looking at -2548 -25. I'm looking away from the mic. Sorry, -2548 4795 4795. I've gone miles from spawn, haven't I? I've only just realised I'm absolutely miles and miles away from spawn. My big repeater's still there. Thanks, Jaques. And Wild. Right, so what were we looking for? -2548 4795. 4, 8. 4, 7, 9, 5. This one here. So I'm going to need to... Oh! I'm going to need to get out of the way of him. Crikey! O'Reilly! I beg your pardon, sir. That couldn't have been any more rude, could it? Made me mouse wiggle and everything. I've lost my train of thought. Where was I? 4, 2, 5. 4, 8. 4, 7, 9, 5. 2, 5, 4, 8. 4, 7, 9, 5. Measure twice. Dig once. Right. 2, 5, 4, 8. 4, 7, 9, 5. And that now means that the daylight sensor will work at the bottom. If that glass wasn't there, it wouldn't. Right. Now, providing I've done this properly, there it is. And you see the daylight sensor's lit up. There you go. And it's going down because it's in the afternoon. This is just fantastic. I love it. Wish I'd built one ages ago. Right, now I need to set up some kind of mechanism that lights this up. So what I need to do, I need to take a signal from there. And I need some repeaters. Instead of explaining it, I'm just going to build it. I say that all the time, don't I? How many times have I said, put it in the comments below, how many times have I said, I'm not going to explain this anymore, I'm just going to build it, and then I mess about explaining it some more. I need that there, because we need, I'm doing it again, I can't help it, I'm sorry, I can't help it. We need a redstone torch there that is going to power a sticky piston. I need a redstone block as well, which I don't have on me. Full inventory again. It doesn't help when I've got loads of name tags on there for the guys in the cells. Let me grab my redstone block. What can I put away? I don't need them. And I certainly don't need them. Look at that. It's nearly dark outside, I can tell, because my clock's stopped working. And I need a redstone block on... Oh, it's not a sticky piston, is it? I need a normal piston. Come on, Frills. You're making yourself look like an idiot. See, once the light goes out outside, no light outside, this piston fires, pushing that redstone block. Let's get some proper brick over here, which is going to power that. Oh no, no. No, no, no. Oh, let me have a think. Actually, no, because I want this light to be off when it's dark outside, don't I? Oh, oh. Why don't I just fire up my tutorial and watch it? Right, when that's... I've got this the wrong way round. I don't need that there at all. Right, oh, do I? I think I do. Right. Right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to finish this off camera because I'm now completely flustered. I'm making a complete pig's ear of it. So let me just finish this and I'll show you when I've done it. That's better. After all that messing about, I'd put the piston one block too far this way, and I was just getting confused because I was working all back to front, and it's been a while since I've made this, and I'm going to make up all kinds of excuses. It's because the day ends in a Y, it's because it's cold, it's because it's late, it's because my football team lost yesterday. I'm not very happy about it, but now it seems to be working fine. I said that with a load of trepidation there, didn't I? Because I'm not sure whether it is working fine just yet until it starts going back down again. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a little stop motion. I'll start recording when the clock is about to start. We'll watch it go round and then we'll watch it come back again, only because I want to. And then that will be this little task all finished. So now we know that works as intended, and there was no doubt in it ever, was there really? Brilliant. Just going to run down and quickly, which way am I going? I'm going this way, aren't I? Just going to run down and see if we've got any prisoners. Go Hawks. This way. I think I'm just a little bit too close where I was standing. I think I must be within 24 blocks of these guys. So we don't have any prisoners today, but we will have. They're bound to turn up. You know what criminals are like, don't you? Stupid. So I think we'll end the first episode of 2019 in the Hall of Patrons, because I'd like to thank each and every one of them for their continued support. It really, really is appreciated. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you too for watching. Again, that's much appreciated also. So thank you very much. If you have enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave it a like. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. This is Frilioth, and I'm out of here.